The mysterious story of the ambulance and BTS. Is this a real incident or just a scripted drama? Dear listeners, let's take a moment to pause and think. You might have read or heard about this story. The calm atmosphere in the area around BTS's Jimin's house suddenly turned tense when an ambulance arrived in front of his mother's house late at night. Not only that, two idols, Jimin and Jungkook, who are currently both serving their military duty, were reportedly seen at the scene. Speculations spread like wildfire, with fans and the media eager to uncover the mystery. But before we get caught up in the whirlwind of mixed emotions and news, let's ask ourselves, is any of this true? Or is it just a scenario crafted to grab public attention? Situations like this are deeply emotional, aren't they? The arrival of an ambulance in the middle of the night, two BTS members who seemingly received special permission from the military to visit Jimin's family in an alleged emergency, and the absence of an official statement from their agency, a combination potent enough to spark various theories and speculations. However, have we, as listeners, fans, and the general public, really understood the full context, speculation or fact? An incident that raises questions. Let's start with the most basic question. Why were Jimin and Jungkook there? Was their presence truly related to a serious situation involving Jimin's family, or could there be another reason we're unaware of? Speculation is always intriguing, but it's essential to distinguish between verified facts and circulating rumors. When reports mention that special permission was granted to military personnel in an emergency, many fans and military observers question, was the situation serious enough for both of them to arrive suddenly? Amid this uncertainty, BTS's agency, Big Hit Music, has opted to stay silent. Is this silence from the agency a signal that there's something they truly want to keep private? Or is it merely a strategy to create mystery and fuel public interest? Are the media and public jumping to conclusions? When an ambulance was seen in the vicinity of Jimin's home, rumors immediately spread. We live in an era where news can go viral within seconds, often accompanied by assumptions and speculation. So, are we as listeners genuinely ready to accept that all this could just be a series of coincidences? Or could it be that this is part of a narrative created to add media appeal? An ambulance arriving at night, two idols appearing without an official statement. These are perfect elements for a drama. Yet, in our desire to know first, we often forget to ask ourselves, are we truly receiving accurate information? Big Hit Music silence, a wise move or sensational strategy? The public eagerly awaits an official statement from Big Hit Music or even from Bang Si Hyuk, who is known to be very close to the BTS members. However, there has been no clarity on this incident so far. Many fans believe Big Hit silence is a way to respect Jimin's family's privacy, while others speculate that this is an effort to maintain suspense and curiosity. Choosing silence could be seen as wise, but on the other hand, this lack of clarity also sparks more speculation. Some fans even assume that Jimin's family is facing a serious issue, while others think this might just be a fabrication. Why are we drawn to speculation? In this case, there may also be a psychological aspect at play. We, as humans, naturally have a tendency to seek patterns and meaning behind an event, especially when it involves popular figures like Jimin and Jungkook. Given that fans haven't seen them in the entertainment world for a while due to their military service, perhaps this incident serves as a fitting reason to feel close to them again, even if the atmosphere is filled with speculation. However, upon realizing there is no official statement, we must ask ourselves, is this story truly worth believing? Do we really want to believe that there's a major drama behind Jimin and his family's life? Or is this just a way for us to feel connected again to idols who have been absent from the spotlight? Is this truly real or just a hoax? As time goes on, this question becomes increasingly relevant. We've seen many instances where fake news spreads solely for media interest, to increase clicks or draw more listeners. With BTS's fame, stories like these are easily targeted for sensational news. Perhaps, as a listener, you should ask yourself, does this news truly reflect reality? Do all these events, the ambulance's arrival and the appearance of two BTS members at the scene, really indicate a serious issue? Or is this just a staged scenario meant to create a sensation? What if this is part of a narrative intentionally designed to sustain public interest in them? Why does silence leave us so curious? The silence from Big Hit and Bang Si Hyuk leaves many fans and the public wondering, what really happened? Why hasn't there been any explanation? If the situation were truly serious, surely the agency would not remain silent. But the longer they stay quiet, the more theories arise. For some, this silence could signify a strategy. We all know that in the entertainment industry, mystery often creates its own appeal. By letting the public speculate, they might be building even greater anticipation. So, is this truly what's happening? Between hopes and truth, whether or not this incident is real, one thing is certain. The public's enthusiasm for BTS and their personal lives has never diminished. But amid all this commotion, it's important for us to remember that Jimin, Jungkook, and their families are also ordinary people who need privacy and peace. If this is a real incident, let's pray for Jimin's mother's health and hope everything turns out okay. However, if this is just a baseless narrative or speculation, perhaps it's time for us to be wiser in handling news. So, what do you think, listeners? Do you believe this is a real incident in Jimin and his family's life? Or do you think it's merely a media fabrication to heighten public interest? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss together to uncover the truth behind this story. Let's view this phenomenon from a more skeptical perspective. Do you, as listeners, believe that all of this happened naturally? Or could there be another scenario at play behind the scenes to increase public attention? The presence of an ambulance and the appearance of two BTS members at Jimin's family's house, followed by the lack of direct clarification from Big Hit Music or the family, indeed leaves many questions. Moreover, we know that every step taken by BTS members is always in the spotlight, so even the smallest thing can become a topic of speculation. This incident could indeed have genuinely occurred, but on the other hand, we also need to consider the possibility that this story might have been exaggerated. With BTS's enormous popularity, any information involving them holds strong appeal to the public and media. Does this incident truly represent an urgent situation, or could there be another reason behind the related party's silence? As listeners, we face a choice: to accept this story at face value or to view it critically. In a world where celebrity news and issues are often wrapped in elements of drama to capture attention, it's important for us to question whether this situation is simply part of a trend in sensationalism or even a publicity strategy designed to influence public perception. So, what do you think? Is Big Hit and Bang Si Hyuk's silence an effort to protect Jimin's family's privacy, or could there be something else they wish to hide? At times like this, listener feedback is crucial. Share your thoughts, and let's discuss the truth behind this story.